So young men and women now are being manipulated for the sake of glory, which is an enormously tempting thing, to rise above your peers and to be rewarded for all your hard work and sacrifice. That's a big deal, and it's easy to lose sight of that there's life beyond training, there's life beyond competition. Okay? You might want to keep training when you're 50 or 60. You might want to keep enjoying your life, and it's very difficult to do that when you've damaged your brain irreparably beyond a certain point. The brain does repair. Neuroplasticity is something we've discovered in recent years. It does repair very slowly, and if there's enough damage done to the brain, it never entirely recovers. You don't want that, and it can induce pathologies like dementia, inflammatory pathologies like dementia, Lewy body syndrome, Alzheimer's, that are progressive and incurable as yet. So why would you want to increase your risks of that? It's pointless. But the industry needs to wake up. It needs to grow up. We need to stop this mindless chasing of weight and simply accept the fact that people should fight at the weight that they are a few weeks before the fight. They should be fighting at their natural weights. They should not be cutting weight substantially or at all. Again, we could even set a limit. So if you're walking around at 68, 66 to 68, you can cut another couple of kilos and you can fit into a 64 or 65 kilo weight range, but you're not allowed to cut down to 61 or 60 or 58 or 59, which is what athletes routinely do. So I'm going to post this and send it to as many people I can, including Rec Sport here in SA, and see if I can get them to consider doing something like this, because the brain is where we are. It's where our consciousness forms. It's where our personality forms. I have seen far too much personal experience of brain injury with people around me, and I have seen how it changes people, usually for the worst, and I don't want to see that happen to a generation of young men and women engaged in combat sports when it is largely avoidable. Okay, the statistics are that you can be 1 to 2 dozen times, so I think 17 was the average, but it fluctuates on a scale of 12 to 27 times as much risk to getting dementia, to getting neurological damage, CTE, TBI, all the different acronyms for brain damage that changes your personality and turns you into a potential psycho or makes you depressed and chronically anxious forever. These states are permanent. People have to live feeling differently to the way they felt before for a very long time or ever, because they let their brain get damaged excessively. We take that risk in combat sports. I accept that. But why make it even riskier by a farmer's mile? By allowing people to dehydrate themselves 10, 12, 15% of their body weight. It's insane. We have to stop doing it. Thanks for giving me your time. Contact your local rec sport or Department of Health. Talk to coaches, talk to students. Let's get this conversation going. Weight cutting has to stop. We have to protect each other and protect our students and stop it before more deaths and more tragedy are occasioned by our negligence. Thanks very much. See you later.